Standing in my kitchen watching coffee brew. Good morning. Today I'm going to show you how to make a cup of coffee so that you can start your day off with a cup of coffee. Now, before you can make your coffee to enjoy in the morning and start your day right, there are a few different things that you'll need to have. First, we have these large cupcake wrappers, coffee filters, paper filters that you will need if you're going to get coffee out of beans. You can find these at any of your local grocery stores, such as Shop and Save, Stop and Save, Shop and Stop, Hannaford's, Walgreens, or Wegmans. Next on the list of things that you need to have is coffee. What we have here is your garden variety ground coffee beans, master blend from Maxwell House. Now, the thing about coffee beans is there are many different flavors and roasts and flavors that you can choose from to make your coffee special just for you. This coffee comes in a resealable container so that you can keep the freshness in and you can get the coffee when you want the coffee. There it is. Also, if you don't want to use this particular type of coffee, there's other types of coffee from all over the world, like Especial Terrazú Costa Rican coffee. You can see parrots on the label. This came from the jungle. And it will taste the way the pictures look like on the labels. That's how you can know in the grocery store what kind of coffee you should get. Now, if we go to the top of Mr. Coffee, we can take a look at his insides and brains. What you'll see here in front of you are many different movable and changeable parts. They're not changeable, but they move. This is very important, and you can see what it will do later in another segment. Back in the back is the reservoir, a water reservoir, water that will be turned into coffee. It's very deep, and coming up from the bottom of the back reservoir is this sprayer spout for bringing water into the coffee grounds that you've put in. They're really easy to break, so don't play with them. Now is where coffee making gets fun. The first step in making your coffee, now that you have all your tools prepared and laid out in front of you, is to take a coffee filter from the pack. Is that more than one? That's more than one. You only need one coffee filter. I had this friend, he would use 2 or 3 at a time, and it made no sense to me. It doesn't help at all. One filter fits into the filter holder perfectly, which then saddles back into the coffee saddle. And then, now that our filter is in place, we can scoop out coffee grounds to a level of our liking. But wait, I forgot to introduce you to my other important friend, Mr. Coffee Scoopin' Clip. You'll need a coffee scooper to know how much grounds to use to make the amount of coffee that you want to have. One scoop is about the right amount for 1 cup of coffee. We're only going to have a little bit of coffee, so we'll only use 2 scoops today. Now, we're all ready to make our coffee. But wait, what's missing? Water! Bring your coffee pot over to the sink or whatever faucet you want to use and fill it up, keeping in mind that you can track how much water is in the pot with these level markers on the side. That's too much. Perfect. 2 cups of coffee worth. And finally, we put the water into the back reservoir water tank. Make sure you get every bit of it in. Now close the lid, but don't start it yet until you've replaced the pot into its position on top of the hot plate and below the cupcake filters. Now we wait.
When it all comes back to this. When it all comes back to this. Hope it comes right down back to you.